Hello friends, how are you all? Welcome to my channel Mathematics Lessons with Sharif. In this video, I am going to cover a concept called relative velocity and a simple problem based on that. So please watch this video till the end and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Okay. Now look at the relative velocity. Everyone knows velocity. And relative velocity means velocity of a body compared to some other body which is moving. Okay. For example, this is my point of observation. Two bodies are moving in a linear way, linearly, in a straight line. Suppose O is the point of observation. A body capital A is moving with a velocity VA, and another body B is also moving in the same direction. That is here, and the velocity of the B is VB. So these are the positions of the bodies A and B after a time t. So let the displacement of the body A after time t is XA, and the displacement of the body capital B after time t seconds is XB. So both A and B are moving with different velocities, VA and VB after time t. This is the point of observation. Now what is the relative velocity of B with respect to A? Means velocity of B when observed from the point A. So nothing but the rate of change of relative displacement of B with respect to A. So relative displacement of B when observed from A, when observed from capital A, equal to XB minus total displacement minus this displacement, XB minus XA. The rate of change of this displacement is called relative velocity of B when observed from A. So relative velocity of B when observed from A equal to derivative of rate of change d by dt of XB minus XA, that equal to dXB upon dt minus dXA upon dt. But dXB upon dt is nothing but rate of change of displacement of the body B, that is velocity of the body B. So VB minus dXA upon dt is rate of change of displacement of the body capital A, that is nothing but velocity of A. So VB minus VA. So the velocity of B minus the velocity of A is representing the relative velocity of B when observed from the body capital A, which is also in motion in the same direction. So I hope you understand this concept. The difference of velocities is becoming the relative velocity of B. Now we observe the other case when A and B are moving in opposite directions. For example, this is my point of observation O. One body capital A is moving in this direction and another body is moving in this direction, small b. The directions are different, and the velocity of A is VA and the velocity of B is VB, and after time t the displacements of A and B are something like this. This is the XA, displacement of the body A after time t. After time t the displacement of B is XB, that is measured from this point to B, and measured from this point is this is XA and this is XB. Now the relative displacement of B when observed from capital A now becomes displacement of B from A is nothing but this length plus this length, that is XB plus XA. Now the relative velocity of B when observed from capital A will become derivative of XB plus XA. So dXB upon dt plus dXA upon dt. So that is VB plus VA. Now the scenario changes in this case when they are moving in opposite directions. When one body is moving in opposite to the other body in a straight line, the relative velocity of the body B with respect to A is nothing but sum of their velocity. Based on this simple basic principle, I am going to give you a problem. Please wait, don't go anywhere, stay connected. The problem is something like this. Here the problem you have, I'm going through the problem, please listen carefully. A 210 meter long train is moving due north and at a speed of 25 meters per second. A small bird flying due south a little above the train with the speed of 5 meters per second. In that case, what is the time taken by the bird to cross the train? Please take the screenshot of this problem. I am going to explain the solution now. Okay, look at the problem. So this is the north-south direction. Train is moving in north direction and bird is moving in opposite direction, due south. Okay, now look at the problem here. Velocity of the train. What is the given velocity? The speed of the train, both speed of the train. What is the speed of the train? Equal to 25 meters per second. What is the speed of the bird? With what speed the bird is flying? Speed of the bird equal to 5 meters per second. Now as we know that both train and bird are flying in opposite directions, what is the relative speed of the bird? Relative speed of the bird equal to the sum of these two velocities, that is 25 plus 5, that equal to 30 meters per second. This is what just now we have learned in the video. The relative velocity of one body with respect to other body when they are moving in opposite direction. So we got the velocity of the bird now. Okay, speed of the bird. If we know the speed of the bird, now we want to find the time taken by the bird to cross the train. What is the length of the train? Length of the train is given is 210 meters. है ना? What is the length of the train given? 210 meters. You all know the time taken is nothing but distance traveled upon speed. Distance traveled upon speed. So the distance is nothing but the length of the train. So 210 upon speed of the bird is 30 meters per second. That is 30. That equal to 7 seconds. So what is the time taken by the body to cross the train, which is of length 210 meters? 7 seconds. So this is so easy. If you understand the concept of relative velocity, you can easily solve this problem. Isn't it very easy? Isn't it not interesting? I hope you understand this video and the problem. Please do subscribe my channel to get more updates. Thank you very much for watching.